Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are going to talk about my March favorites today. I can't remember how many months I said till the Christmas season last month, but until November, which really that's when most Christmas seasons start. If we're really talking, it's October, but we've only got 8 more months, so that's how fast this year is going. Let's go ahead and jump into my March favorites. Before we do so, I'm Mandy. I post videos 2 times a week on all things beauty, skincare, fun stuff related. I'm also starting to do a couple of more health and fitness videos. On that note, before we get into the actual favorites this month, Chad and I did just film one last night that I don't know if it's going to be up before or after this, but we asked you in that video if you prefer the filmed version or the live version. So y'all can just tell us on that video. I thought about starting another channel, but honestly, I don't know that we're going to do it enough to warrant that. So right now, I'm just going to put it on this channel. I hope that doesn't sway anybody from leaving, because you can always pick and choose what videos you watch. But I do know a lot of y'all care about that. And since it's such a big part of my life, I just find that I should probably include it in this channel as well. So let's go ahead. As always, I do like to do a little bit of a Zeus update, and I'm not going to take long because I've already filmed this video and I know how long it is. But just so you know, if you're new, Zeus is our English Mastiff. He is now, well, he will be in 2 days. He'll be 6 months old. He is 95 pounds. I mean, he's gaining like 15 pounds a month. It's insane how big he is. He is still puppy. He's 100% puppy, y'all. We're trying really hard to get him to settle down, but he's just a puppy. We love him nonetheless though. So let me go ahead and get over to a clip of him, and then we'll get into the actual favorites.
Zeus. Hey. Hey. What you got? Hey, look at me. Come here. Huh.
Let's go ahead and start with the favorites. I have a lot of them. Most of them are makeup. I have one non-makeup and one skincare, and I'll save the non-makeup for the end of the video. But let's start with the skincare. This is brand new, and it just launched, I think, this past month. I bought it pretty much the day that it launched, at least at most retailers. And it is the Revision Skincare IntelliShade True Physical. Now, I had received a sample in one of my Premier Look orders quite a while ago, sometime last year, that was a small version of the original IntelliShade, which to my knowledge is a chemical sunscreen. I tend to stay away from chemical sunscreens, not only because there are some arguments where it's not good for your skin, but also because it tends to burn my skin. It doesn't make it red or irritated, but it's hot all throughout the day. So I try to steer away from that. This is an SPF 45 that is all physical sunscreen. Plus, it is an anti-aging tinted moisturizer. So I'm going to read real quick. It says, over 20 age-defying beneficial ingredients. It says it reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Helps skin appear firm and lifted, brightens an even skin tone, antioxidant benefits, light diffusing ingredients. All skin types can use it. So the reason that I got this was because I loved the sample that they sent me. I loved it. It looked so good on the face. It was enough coverage to where it really was a tinted moisturizer. It wasn't just a tinted sunscreen in my opinion, but because of the chemical sunscreen, I wasn't going to purchase the full size. This is expensive. It's $75. I did use the coupon code that goes around because I got mine at Premier Look, so it wasn't quite that much. I do not use this every day, and this is not going to replace my beloved Elta MD UV Elements. Nothing will ever replace that. I still use that on most days. This I use on days where I really don't want to wear makeup. I don't have time to wear makeup. I know I'm not going to put a foundation on top of it. I may put a little bit of powder on top of it, but that's it. And I know that it's going to look wonderful, but it also has anti-aging benefits. So that's the days that I use this. So because I know I'm not going to use it every single day, I didn't really mind the price tag because I know that it will last me a long time, and because I know how much I loved it, because it really does blur pores. It gives enough coverage to where you don't feel like you need more, especially if it's a hot summer day and you don't want more. It's just, I really like it. I'm not sad that I bought it. Sticking on complexion products, I'm not going to talk about this long because I have a whole video absolutely singing its praises. But the foundation that I loved the most in March was the Ilia True Skin Serum Foundation. I'm wearing it again today. I wore it yesterday, I wore it the day before that, I wore it the day before that, and the week before that. Ever since I've gotten it, really, I don't think I've worn a foundation other than this. I will just direct you back to that video because I could talk about this for another 20 minutes and no one wants to hear that. So just go watch that video if you haven't already. I absolutely adore this foundation. A couple newer products that I have been wearing together for my highlights. You can see my highlight today, which I absolutely love it. I feel like it's a little bit stronger on this side than it is this side. Let me look in my mirror. No, it looks normal in my mirror. Maybe it's just the way it's coming off on the camera. But I got both of these, I think, in the month of March, maybe one of them at the very end of February. This one I got in a set at QVC, surprise, surprise. And it is from IT Cosmetics. It's the Hello Light Cream Radiance Luminizer. So it comes in this really light reflective silver packaging, but it is just their cream highlighter, really. And it's in the color Radiance. I don't think they have it in any other color. This is one of those highlighters that never will show up as sparkle on the skin. I don't even know if it's going to show up on screen. Can you see it right there where it's just catching the light? Oh, so pretty. I'm not really one that wears liquid or cream highlighters that much, but this one looked so pretty. I wanted to give it a chance, and I'm so glad I did. And I will say that I have used it by itself on like no makeup days, which I do plan on filming a video with that or doing that. But I also love it on obviously full makeup days underneath other highlighters. I forgot to put it on today before powder, and I will say it applied on top of powder just as lovely as it did under powder. So that's another pro for this. If you have texture or mature skin, there is no way you are not going to like this cream illuminator. I can't find my words. Because like I said, there's absolutely no sparkle. It just gives an absolute gorgeous glow to the skin. It is so far my favorite cream or liquid, really. I mean, I think I like these even better than the liquid Becca illuminators. And I know I like them better than the cream because I'm not a fan of the Becca cream ones. It's gorgeous. So, so pretty. Now, to top that, this is a Becca product that I have just fallen in love with. And it is the newer, did I talk about this? No, I talked about it in my haul, I think. The Vanilla Quartz highlighter. And it looks really bright. And to be honest, it looks kind of bright on my skin, but I always put my highlighter on before my blush. And once I apply my blush, it kind of just melts into the skin and you can't really see it. It just kind of becomes one with this beautiful glow. Oh my goodness, I love it. But these two together are absolutely gorgeous. This is, of all the Becca highlighters that I own, this is the least shimmery. So again, if you have mature skin, that is, let's see if I can get it to focus. So this is the Becca highlighter right here, and then that's the IT Cosmetics. Hopefully it's catching the light well enough. But if you can see, it does not have sparkle in it. It's the kind of the least highlighty of all of the Becca highlighters that I own. So like I said, if you do have mature skin or if you have a lot of texture on your face and you can't pull off the other Becca highlighters, I really think you're going to be able to pull off that one as long as it fits your skin tone, because if you are a darker skin tone, it's not going to work. The blush that I have been using so much this month that really helps diffuse that highlight, like I said, I put it on after my highlight, is the Hourglass Strobe Lighting Blushes. Now this is the palette. They sell them individually. I don't think they offer this palette anymore, but I think all of these can be bought individually. I know the first two can. Incandescent Electra, Brilliant Nude, and then this one is Euphoric Fusion. Now what I have been doing is I've been taking my blush brush and swiping it through all of them. It's what I do with our highlighter palette. I just can't ever choose a color. Sometimes, especially for no makeup days, I'll just use the Brilliant Nude. But like today, I have all of them just swiped onto my cheek. They are somewhat of a shimmery, I don't want to say shimmery, but they have a very strong sheen to them. So if you're someone that does have really big pores or a lot of texture in the area where you do put your blush, you might not like these. You might want to stick to the regular Hourglass blushes. But if you're not and you love to glow like I do, these blushes are amazing. A bronzer that, okay, to be honest, today's the first day I wore it, so I can't put this in my favorites, but I do want to mention it because it did just launch, and so far I am really liking it on my skin, and it's the brand new It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores bronzer. I saw this on QVC. Y'all, I promise I do more with my life than just watch QVC. It doesn't sound like it, but I do. I only watch it on like Friday Night Beauty, and that's it. I always forget Tuesday night, but you know, I have no life, so we're not going out on Friday. So this is it right here. It's in the color Beach, but I honestly don't think they have more than this one color right now. It does have a scent to it. It's not as strong as the Physicians Formula, but it's somewhat similar. The Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer is very strong and sometimes very off-putting for me. This one is not. Now, it's very gorgeous. It does have a sheen, but it's not, let me see if I can put it. It's not offensive at all. Does it have a sheen? It had a sheen. Maybe it doesn't. I felt like it did yesterday, but maybe when I swatched it, but maybe it doesn't. That's the color right there. When I first swatched it on my hand, I thought this is going to be too light for me. It's not going to show up, but honestly, it shows up really well. It comes with a brush on QVC, which most of It Cosmetics products do, or at least have that option. And this is the Bye Bye Pores powder brush, which honestly, I think I already have. This I did not like. I tried with this product today. It's just too dense. I like something a little more fluffy for my bronzer brushes, but I can use this for powder or foundation or other things. I can get good use out of it. And honestly, both of these together were $32. I mean, that's insane. Normally, It Cosmetics brushes are like $48 on their own. So like I said, I can't necessarily call it a favorite, but I did just try it today and I do really like it. So you may want to check that out. One last makeup product. This is the eyeshadow, one of the eyeshadows I'm wearing today, but it's something that I have gravitated towards a lot this month. I went to Walmart at the beginning of this month, and it was one of the times that I did not go with my kids, so I actually went down the makeup aisle, and while I'm not normally attracted to drugstore makeup, it's just not normally what calls my name, I still wanted to walk down because I hadn't been there in a while. And they now have a Milani section, which they have not had in my Walmart. And they had their eyeshadow palettes for way cheaper than they normally do. Like their 20 pan ones, the newer square ones are normally 20 bucks. They were like $14.97. I got one of those. I can't decide whether they're my favorite yet, but this one is. These were $9 and they are the Everyday Eyes eyeshadow collection. I don't think these are new. I'm going to take the brush out because I don't use it. This one is called Basic Mattes. They were very picked over. So I do look forward to going to get more, but this is exactly what it says. It's a basic matte palette. It has a nice cream shade. This one is actually, the second one has a tiny bit of satin to it, but I mean, it can be considered matte. So a really nice cream shade. See if I can get it. It's so reflective. And then a nice like light tan shade. This one is what I have in my crease right now. It's almost like a warm camel shade. This one's a nice basic brown, and then you've got these two dark black and browns on the end, which obviously can be used to smoke an eye or as eyeliners. I have used both of them as eyeliners and love it. This one right here, I said I have in my crease today. It's a wonderful travel palette because it is really all the match that you're gonna need for like a certain amount of time. But I'm telling you, like for a drugstore $9 palette, the formulation of these are amazing. They blend so well. They are so smooth. They are so pigmented. Like they rival some of my highest end shadows. So I look forward to getting more of these. If you have other ones of these, let me know which ones your favorites are because I will be stocking up. I really do enjoy these palettes. Okay, the last thing I'm gonna talk about is not makeup, but it is beauty related in that it is fashion. Now, y'all know, if you don't, if you're new, I am a yoga pant, skinny jeans, t-shirt wearing girl. I mean, that's my fashion. I don't even know. That's how I wear clothes. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I do have a penchant for shoes. I love some shoes. I particularly love high heels, which let me tell you, look great with yoga pants and t-shirts. It doesn't make sense, but it is what it is. I was contacted by this company and they asked if they could send me this purse. Now, I have not been a huge handbag person. Like I used to love purses a lot more than I do now, but that's before I had kids and I just cared more about that stuff. I will change my purse like twice a year. Like I'm not the type of person that changes it every week or, you know, to match my outfit. So I tend to stick to neutral colors. I do love pops of colors. It just doesn't always make sense. So they asked to send me a purse, and the company is called Teddy Blake, which I feel like I had heard. I feel like somebody else got sent one of these a while ago, and I heard her talking about it, a friend of mine. Trying to look up their website. Okay, so these are made in Italy. They're leather. They are designer handbags, but it's also, from what I gather, a company that almost always has a discount code, which she is going to give me, the nice lady's been helping me, is going to give me a discount code, and I'm going to put all that information in the description box. It is not an affiliate code. I will not make money off of it, but it does help you in the case that you want it. I just feel like they always have some kind of discount code to where it makes it much, much, much more affordable. And for instance, I just looked at their website today, and they're having an Easter sale this weekend where this particular style bag, you get $320 off. It's a $505 bag, so it brings it down to, I think, $189, which obviously is much easier to swallow than a $500 bag. Now, I still agree that is very expensive, but for someone that appreciates nice quality handbags, it's not going to be that much. Let me show you the actual handbag. I was able to choose which one I wanted and what color. It took me forever because I'm very indecisive about things like that, but this is the one I got. And this is the Katie 12-inch, and it is in the color, let me look it up, Turbulence. So this is like almost a bluish gray, which I love that color for summer, and I feel like it's neutral enough to where it's going to match most everything I wear. So this is the 12-inch. They have 10-inch, 12-inch, and 14-inch in most of their styles. This is the perfect size for me. If I get much bigger, which I do in a lot of handbags, I just lose stuff. So it does come with a duster bag. I don't have that up here, but I am going to show you what it looks like on the inside. Again, it is leather. It's very sturdy. Like when I first got it out of the bag or the box, I was like, holy cow, does this already have stuff in it? Like, are they sending me stuff inside of it? Because it was so sturdy and well made. So I took everything out of it because I wanted to be able to show you the inside. The inside is suede, which this one is like a lighter gray. So you can tell the difference in the grays. Like this is more true gray and this is more blue gray. But it's got a side pocket right here that stays open. And then it has a zipper pocket. Can you see? Yeah. On that side. It's a lot deeper and stretchier than I thought it would be. It holds a lot more than it looks like it would, which is my kind of purse because I need something that's going to hold a lot of stuff. And I mean stuff that, like, you never know. You never know what you're going to need, especially with two girls. Like, you bring it all. But it still looks so fashionable. Like, I feel, I don't know, I just feel special when I carry something like this with my yoga pants and my tennis shoes. But hey, at least my purse looks good. So I would follow them on Instagram. They've got great pictures. When I started looking at their Instagram, I was like, holy cow, I'm going to try to take one and put it on my Instagram because I want you to see how it looks in action per se. But it is a really nice purse. And for someone who wants a nice gift or does really like luxury handbags, because I know there are a lot of y'all out there that do and want something that is going to stand the test of time. This is not sponsored. Just to let you know, they sent me the bag. That's it. So that is a favorite of mine because it looks so nice, it feels so nice, and I just feel special carrying it. So I wanted to mention that. That is all of my March favorites. As always, be sure and let me know what your favorites are down below in the comment section. And until the next video, I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day.